Alright everybody, we are hopping into another video here on the Future Gohan World Tour Showcase docket, and this time we are going up against the Red Zone Cell Max fight. We got pretty good opening rotations here. We have him on rotation with Vegeta and Trunks in slot 2. That is just what he wants because he wants to be next to a Trunks. So, unfortunately, we got a really bad opening rotation here. Despite being basically not like the exact same named character, but this is kind of like Tech Ultimate Gohan. His links do change a little bit whenever he transforms, but point being here, we're not going to be able to super attack with like any of these guys, except for him, because these guys have some really, really bad links and really bad key mechanics, so that's unfortunate, but we will make do with what we have, and we will go ahead and roll on with the showcase here. I decided for this last video I would change it up, and I would bring the Ultimate Gohan team, because this Cell Max fight, he's kind of designed to perform well in here, so I was like, alright, let's bring him in, let's see how he does, and then we can get some different characters on the team. I mean, we're still running kind of the same skeleton crew that we were running with the other team, but, it gave us a chance to bring, like, Tech God Goku, so, I mean, and then, like, double Ultimate Gohan, so we have a few more, and then, like, I could bring this guy, right, this Tech Ultimate Gohan. I mean, I guess I could have brought him on the other team as well, but I don't know, I just felt like I could bring him into this fight, so I don't know. I don't know what the plan was, but we brought him here. That was a good dodge. Hopefully Cell doesn't super us again, because if he does, then we're going to take some massive damage because we weren't able to super attack here. We are already starting off at a great disadvantage, but it means that Gohan will have his damage reduction up, so we can do this right here. Vegeta and Trunks, they wouldn't really take much damage if they got super attacked immediately, just because this Cell doesn't do much damage, at least on his first attack, so we can just do this with Kid Gohan. We have All in the Family up, we have a 50% chance to guard, we do have our damage reduction up. Let's go ahead and see how we do, and we're also type effective, so we are up against an Android category enemy, so if next turn we're able to get our health up enough, we will be able to launch a, we'll start being able to do some, like, super attack, like, barrages here against this guy, so that is one, I guess, I don't want to say it's unfortunate, but this Gohan's transformation condition is one of the worst in the game, because it's a triple condition. You have to have a Trunks on your team, you have to have, it is on the team, right? It's Trunks, like, on the team or on rotation, I think it's on the team, above 58% HP, turn 4. That is a lot of things that have to go your way in order to get this guy to transform. Transformed, he's going to be like one of the highest damage dealing characters against Android and Future Saga enemies in the game, and there are quite a few androids. I mean, we have an entire Android red zone, basically. I mean, there is one stage against like the Red Ribbon Army itself, so he's not going to be good against them, but every other stage is Dr. Gero, like 19 and 20, the other stage is 16, 17, and 18, and then it's Cell, and then it's Gamma 1 and 2, and then it's this guy, and then we have the Future Saga red zone, which is all Future Saga enemies. So it's like we do have several enemies now that are, in line with this guy doing a ton of damage to them. If you can get him transformed out. That being said, it's not as easy as just, transforming with him. Alright, let's see how our orbs are looking. That's pretty good. We can go ahead and we can do this. We can put Tech God Goku in slot 1, and then we'll drop all of these physical orbs down. We'll give them to him. That'll give us some decent healing. But we're probably not going to be back above the HP threshold here to transform. Also, we have to kind of eat up all of these in orbs, which is unfortunate, but anyway, there are several fights where this INT Future Gohan can be very effective in terms of his damage if you can get him to transform. The issue is you have to get him to transform. Otherwise, I mean, in base he's still fine, and theoretically he's actually better defensively, assuming his guard procs. If his guard procs, he's actually probably better defensively in base. You also have to be below 70% HP. It's not just, if his guard procs, but his defense numbers are going to be higher in base because he gets, 2 multiplicative defense buffs on super attack. He gets the multiplicative buff on his actual super attack effect, and then he gets a 50% in his passive. Whereas transformed, he has like higher start of turn defense, but he only gets the 1 in his passive. So, like additionals don't really help you. They just help you with damage. So it's kind of like in his base form, he's kind of iffy. It's like he can kind of be all over the place in his base form. He can be like, he can just be a support that's going to take a ton of damage, or he can be like a really tanky support, or, he can just kind of be middle of the road tanky support. But, I mean, at least in base form, he's always supporting. I mean, that's the common denominator, right? But it's kind of like you just don't really know what you're going to get out of him in base form depending on what your HP is at. So, like right here, we can't transform, but he's still supporting us, so that is really good. because like this physical Ultimate Gohan is going to need it. So we can throw Vegeta and Trunks here in slot 1. They are already stacking, so we don't really have to worry about ki with them too much. We can give this ki to him, and then, you know, this guy is a really bad ki mechanic, and so, you know, Gohan giving him 2 ki and All in the Family is really helpful for him. So, you know, this guy can be a little bit better with this guy around. So it actually helps us on this rotation that we're in the support form, because it gives this guy higher starter turn stats because of the extra 50% buff. It gives him more ki. You know, he gives him 2 ki. And then he also gives him All in the Family, which, I mean, he would still be giving him All in the Family either way, but it is just a nice perk that we have that there. And then Gohan himself, because we're under the HP threshold, he is going to be pretty tanky. And then if we are actually able to guard, he's actually going to be, like, tankier, like I said, than if he was actually in his Super Saiyan form. So we're just not going to be able to output damage like we would be able to if we were actually transformed. So that is unfortunate that we have been kind of getting bullied by this tech cell, or by this just Cell Max here. You know, just a couple of unfortunate super attacks, and then our opening rotations were just, like, abysmally bad. So, I mean, not much we can really do about that. The nice thing here is that hopefully Gohan is guarding, and we could see him take a super attack. Let's see. He is guarding, so yeah, go ahead and super me, Cell Max. You got a lot of attacks there. Perfect. This is double digits. Easily double digits right here. So double digits from a support type unit that is making everybody else on the rotation look really good. I mean, that's very good. You know, Vegeta and Trunks took double digits. Part of that is because, you know, I mean, they probably would have taken double digits there anyway, but we can say that part of it was because they had the defense from, you know, Gohan here. And then this physical Gohan is not guarding. Also, he failed his 70% chance to super attack, by the way, but you know, we're not talking about that. Luckily, we got the hidden potential system one, even though we're full dodge, so that's good. And we can attribute that him taking, you know, less damage because he also had the support. So, and then him getting the additionals at all, you know, he had the ki support. So, pretty good, pretty good. Again, we have All in the Family up here. Let's see if we can try to avoid these INT orbs. I can do this with Gohan or with Goku. And then I can just grab these. Oh, no, I can't. We have to do this. I have to grab all of these. We have to leave this INT Gohan on rotation. Yeah, because we needed that healing. And then we need this guy to be able to super attack. It's very, like, physical Gohan, he has to super attack. And he specifically has to get his 18 ki. Because he only gets 30% defense on his 12 ki. So we really need him to get the 18 ki. Sadly, we're not going to get the additional unless we get it from his hidden potential system, because he gets his 70% chance to additional at 20 ki. You know, it wasn't enough that they just gave him a 70% chance to additional. It also had to be locked behind him being at 20 ki. So, you know, like, they just went out of their way to shaft this physical Ultimate Gohan for no reason. I really cannot explain it. Luckily, we do have All in the Family up here, so we can get decently built up. Like, defensively, we can get to an okay level, as long as we don't take a super attack, which is kind of hard to predict against this Cell Max. This Cell Max, what makes him a difficult fight is not that, you know, he's hitting really hard, it's that he's hitting decently hard multiple times. That's a really good dodge. I don't think he can super us at the end now. I think his cooldown is like 3, so I think we're good here. I think we're good. That's nice, because this guy will take double digits from normals, I believe. Yeah, so it was just, oh, could he super us here? No. Okay, good. Or, well, I mean, he might have been able to, but he just didn't. That's good. All right, this is a good rotation. Tech Ultimate Gohan actually does have Cold Judgment and All in the Family, and Saiyan Lineage. So we have 6 out of 7 links active here. We're not transformed, sadly, but that's okay. We're at 282k defense. I could transform with Tech Ultimate Gohan, but, I mean, there's no need, right? Let's just grab these orbs right here. Then we can grab the INT orbs with INT Gohan, the INT Future Gohan. And then keep in mind, again, this guy is supporting, so everybody's numbers on this turn are higher because of him. So, you know, Tech Ultimate Gohan is already at 400k defense with guards. So that's, you know, pretty good for a unit as old as he is, you know, 3 years old. Over, actually, 3 years old at this point is, you know, very good. Vegeta and Trunks look better next to this guy. It's like, there is value to keeping him in his base form. You just have to understand that now he's kind of on the roulette wheel. You know, depending on what your HP is, at least, you know, like, if you're not transforming with him, it means that your HP is low enough that you should have his damage reduction, so that is good, right? So if you come into a turn where he could be transformed and he's not, that, you know, you at least have your damage reduction active, but you can heal out of it, so you have to be careful. You know, if you get too many orbs or you get a Senzu Bean, you could actually heal out of it. Now, are we guarding here? We're not guarding, but we're still at double digits on our super attacks, so very, very good from Gohan. I'm thinking about changing my build-up on him. You know, I've been through the World Tour now. I think this is the last video we're going to do in the World Tour. because I can't think of any other fights to really take him into. We've done Rose, we've done Cell, we have done Cell Max, we've done this Cell Max, we've done the Gammas, we've done Broly, we've done the Core, and he's done well across all the fights. So we've done Rose, Zamasu, all of them. So. And I thought he looked really impressive. I am going to wait until the end of the celebration to do my tier list. That is what I've decided. But I do want to say that I have been very impressed. Let's throw this out. Let's see how much damage this does. Not very much. Okay. I'm acting like we're finishing up this fight soon, but we are still in the weeds with this event here. So, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going here. Let's grab these key spheres right here. Can we grab this? No, we can't. So we have to grab this AGL with Gohan. That'll at least get us the stack. And then we can grab all of the STR key here with Physical Ultimate Gohan. Again, as long as he's not getting super attacked, we should be fine. If he got super attacked, he would take significant damage because our guard is no longer up, and I still don't think he's fully built up, so. It's like he has to do super attacks. It's like normal attacks don't even build him up, right? So he has to be getting supers to build up. It's just too much. This guy, honestly, he should have had just permanent guard. Like, after doing, like, 3 super attacks or something, he should have had permanent guard. Like, that's what they should have done with that guy. It's ridiculous, actually, that, like, how weak they made that Physical Ultimate Gohan. Like, I don't know if they were just scared to make him too good or what, but it's shameful. His active skill doesn't do any damage. He can't tank. It's like his key mechanic is terrible, right? And then, like, all of the buffs that he get in his passive are, like, locked behind his key. So it's like, he's super effective against all types at 24 key. We've been able to get him up to, 24 key in this video a couple times whenever Tech God Goku's around because he has the orb changing. And then, like, if INT Gohan is around, the Future Gohan, then we have the support, right? But overall, it's like we've had some pretty bad luck with this guy in terms of getting him his key. But I think he should at least be fully built up here. So that's good. I still don't know if he can take a super attack, but, I mean, that's good. Also, we got the, full dodge build, but we got the hidden potential super attack. Or we got it to, the roll again. We didn't get the super, but we got the, oh, no, Core, during the transformation. Hang on, come back. No. Guys, take my word, he's transforming. Hang on. Give me just a second. What? Please come back. There we go. Okay, we're back. Hang on, the sound's back. Oh, my goodness. Guys, I know this is his showcase. I know this is his showcase, but we can get the KO screen. Guys, I don't know that I have gotten the KO screen on video. Like, ever. We have to get the KO screen. Will you guys forgive me? I know it's this guy's showcase, but listen, we've already seen enough of him, right? He double-digit tanks. Like, we get it. Like, this guy is insane. Like, this guy is better than this guy. Can we agree? Can we agree? This guy is like 100 times better than this character. Can we like collectively agree on that? I hope so. Okay, anyway. Let's get the KO screen. Oh, but before we go, let me do the outro. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you thought about INT Future Gohan. Not Ultimate Gohan. INT Future Gohan. Let me know if there's any other fights you would like me to take him into. I'm going to do some rematch videos on First Form Cell and Rose. So, we're going to try to probably get those out today. So, be on the lookout for those. Thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for all your support during the worldwide celebration. Tell your friends, if they're having trouble, get them into Dokkan. First of all, tell them, about this amazing game that is Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Get them into it. And then if they need help, I've got 800 videos or something up on the channel. They can find something that's helpful in there. Or maybe not, don't tell your friends. Maybe you don't have friends. That's okay. Tell your mom, or don't. She probably wouldn't enjoy this. Or maybe she would. I don't know. I don't know your mom. Or maybe I do know your mom. You don't know that. Who knows? Anyway, guys, for real, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We're going to let Physical Ultimate Gohan play us out here.
It's 僕の番だ。